People love talking about their own insecurities. Like, if you pay attention, people will just totally spill their guts out and tell you everything in the deepest, darkest recesses of their mind. People will tell you everything because no one's listening. No one has ever listened to them. You know, if you're quiet and you just pay attention, they will just start unraveling in front of you. It's pretty crazy. Like, no one talks about baldness more than a bald guy. Most bald people cannot stop talking about how bald they are. They love reminding you. And it's like, dude, I don't care. You care. You care so much, but I don't care about your hair. You think I'm not paying attention to that at all? But they'll tell you, they'll talk about it. They talk about their strategies. They talk about other bald people. Dude, I don't care. I don't care that you're bald. You care. You seem to care a lot. Now I care. You talked about it way too long. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. You're talking, I'm looking up a little bit now, looking at that Norwood. But that you brought that on yourself, man, because you talk about it so much. I didn't care. If you pay attention, people will straight up spill their guts about their biggest fears. You know, at the end of the movie 8 Mile, Eminem gets in a rap battle. Before the other artist can diss him in the battle, he disses himself, and that's the big flip of the movie. Dude, our whole mindset right now is straight up 8 Mile, B-Rabbit end scene, where we got to diss ourselves to other people before they diss us. Don't do that. Stop doing that. No one cares until you bring it up. No, I promise you. But, you know, they get this feeling of relief when they spill their guts out. So if you've ever been told you give good advice, that's bullshit. You don't give good advice. You just demonstrate the bare minimum level of listening in the conversation, and people don't get that. The advice that you're giving them is not actually the part of the conversation people enjoy. You know, they might walk away feeling that, thinking that, but that's not true. That's just a feeling. And what's actually happened is you've just let them talk. And people don't get a chance to talk because we're always being interrupted. You're always interrupting people to one-up them. Oh, you went there on vacation? I went there on vacation, and before they can't even get the anecdotes out because they're always being one-upped, you know, especially in a group dynamic. So when people get you one-on-one and you just listen and don't interject with your little story. Oh, I went on this great vacation in Colorado. Oh, that's crazy. I went to Colorado last week. If you don't do that, people feel so good around you. They will think, wow, what a magnetic person. I love being around you. They just need to talk shit out with themselves. Wow, you give the best advice. No, I don't. I just listen. And people will just straight up, they will tell you everything. Deep secrets, dark stuff, private stuff, personal stuff. They just never can get there with other people because they're always being interrupted. Dude, it's crazy. I'm telling you, pay attention. Next time you're talking to somebody, oh, I love talking to you. We have great conversations. You like the part of the conversation where you were talking and I didn't say shit. And that was the best part of the conversation for you, which is fine. That's cool. But, you know. So next time someone's talking to you, like especially a stranger or an acquaintance or someone that you don't know super well, they do this the most. Because if you don't have any relation to the other people in their life, to their friends or to their family or whatever, dude, they will just unload their fucking feelings on you. They will just unload. You didn't ask for it. You didn't want it. Because there's a relief. You know, they get this relief when they talk about it. And if you watch most stand-up comedy these days, it's kind of the same thing. Like, I'm not even just talking shitty open mics where, yeah, go to a stand-up comedy open mic. It's straight up people venting their neurosis onto you, and you're lucky if there's an actual joke in there. Like, they're lucky if anyone laughs. You're lucky if there's actually anything entertaining. Every open mic I've ever been to, dude, people just get up there and complain about their problems, about their parents, you know, talk about going to therapy. Like, this isn't funny. This is just you complaining. Like, it has to be funny. The whole point of this is to be funny, right? No, it's just about feeling the sense of relief from, like, saying your darkest problems in front of a crowd, and you get this high out of it, and so you keep coming back. And, you know, eventually some of those people get good enough to where they become professionals, and then they're doing it, you know, on Netflix. And if you watch a Netflix special, I mean, these people, it's just complaining about your parents, complaining about your dating life. But it's not that good. It's not that interesting. It's like, you're not Seinfeld. You're not putting it together in like a poetic or incredible way. It's just kind of like, it's kind of shit. And I think a lot of that is mimicry. Like, you know, people see a comedian talking about a story from their life, which, by the way, is all made up. A comedian talking about their life on stage, that's a bit. It's made up. They probably took a bunch of different stories, mixed them all together, and made it funny. It's not real. People see this, though, and they think, dude, you know what would be funny? My life. And so they get up there, they go to the open mic, and they start complaining about really specific things from their life that are only funny to them. And it's just dead. It's so bad, man. It's hard. It's really hard to be around bad stand-up comedy. If you've been in the room, like, you know what it's like. And that's why everyone says it takes balls to go do stand-up. Yeah, it's because you suck, and it's totally humiliating because you're not good. And like, it's so true, man. The other thing that I've noticed in my life is that, you know, what people criticize about other people is often true about themselves. So, you know, if you, someone's like, man, I don't like that person. They're just so rude. 9 times out of 10, the person saying that is super rude. And it's like they can only notice it when someone else is doing it. Very weird. But pay attention next time someone starts complaining to you about someone. Ugh, she's such a bitch, and all she does is, and whatever they say, I guarantee that person does that. I guarantee it. Because the self is constantly churning and whirling around in your soul, and it just, you know, you take a peek inside there, it's sort of gnashing and trying to figure out what's going on and try to make sense of life. And a lot of that comes out through complaining. You know, you can make a lot of good friends from complaining. Trauma bonding. A lot of my best friends are from, you know, people where you're in a situation and you're like, damn, this is stupid as fuck, huh? At the same time, that's founded on negativity, and that can only go so far. And if, you know, if you're not careful, the whole thing can turn into this negative doom loop where you need to be affirmed. And people just want to be affirmed at the end of the day. They want to feel like they're okay. And you can provide that if you just listen to what they're saying and don't say anything. Because here's the thing. People come to you, they'll start talking about their insecurities. You know, even subconsciously, it'll just slip out. You hear the things that they repeat in a conversation, the things that they talk about over and over, things that they point out. You can, if you pay attention, you can notice, oh, there's something going on here with this thing. But people, for the most part, are just super defensive. And they've got their guard up, and they're worried, and they're afraid. And, you know, you take a sec to listen. Well, first off, you can't do that because they'll just they'll take your whole day away. You give them a second, you give them a little bit, they'll be comforted, and then all of a sudden it just starts coming out. It's like they're in confession. It's like they're in therapy. Start da-da-da-da-da. It's super weird. Start paying attention. People do this. People do this all day, all the time. Every person is like this. You're probably like this. Watch yourself. When you start doing it, you'll start doing it. Another way this happens is like, you know, if you say something cool that you did, people immediately take it as a reflection on themselves that they didn't do the cool thing, or they also did the cool thing. And it becomes this whole sort of tit for tat. Oh, we just got a new car. It's a big truck. You know, oh, I'm really happy with my car. Okay. Oh, I'm happy with my car. It gets really good miles per gallon, and also it's really affordable. Like, I got a really good deal on it. Like, people are just dying to let you know they're okay. And it's like, well, you're not okay. I know you're not okay because of the fact that you're talking about how okay you are. It's all bullshit. It's all a mirage. Yeah, I just got this new job. It's been cool. I still have the same job, but it's fine. It's been okay. I just got a raise. Okay. Good for you. People do this all the time. It's exhausting too. It's totally exhausting. And as I get older, I want to spend less and less time with people, to be honest. Like, aside from, you know, my family or a few close people, it's like, it's just tiring, man. Because I'm not your therapist. I'm not getting paid to deal with this shit, okay? I'm not getting paid $200 an hour for this, you know? Like, you'll go back to stand-up. Dude, you'll go to a stand-up comedy show, and they'll just start complaining about their insecurities or their fetishes or their traumas, the comedian will. And it's like, dude, I should be getting paid to listen to you. Why am I paying a 2-drink minimum? I should be getting paid a therapist's fee for listening to this unfunny bullshit. Come on, man. That medium is like struggling, bro. But at the same time, it's probably more popular than ever. So funny. That's actually funny. But that's just the way it is, you know? It's sort of like a public execution where we go watch someone publicly execute themselves by just being self-deprecating in front of a crowd. It's like a public martyrdom feeling where you watch someone eviscerate themselves on stage, and it's sort of this collective like religious ritual. Dude, what the fuck? It's like a ritual self-immolation. And I'm just tired of self-deprecating humor, dude. It's like the lowest tier of humor, but it's reflexive and people do it, without even thinking. It's totally out of their control. It's sort of a self-soothing mechanism, like when a dog scratches its ear. So you just got to let people do that and try not to do it yourself. But you should pay attention. Pay attention next time someone's talking. They'll tell you. They'll tell you everything. Everything, whether you want to know or not. Most of the time, I don't want to know. I don't want to know your problems. I'm thinking about my problems. They'll just spill it all. They'll reveal everything. They'll spill it all. And they don't care. I don't know. No one has any OPSEC. Like, no one cares that they're just sharing all this stuff out. Okay. Well, I'm here to listen if you need me.